Hi, Ernest Lee here. I did the 1,000-mile March for Liberty from July to September, from Memphis, Tennessee to Washington, D.C. Before I go any further with this, I want to tell you something. I'm going to list the links in connection with this video post that will prove everything I'm about to say. And I'm going to get a little carried away. I know this is going to come because I am angry. I am past the point of having enough. How about you? Are you angry yet? What I'm calling for right now is a we the people citizens indictment against Barack Hussein Obama. Now, those of y'all that got to know me well during the 1,000-mile March for Liberty know I'm normally pretty level-headed, and I'm normally not super emotional. But I'm so mad now I can barely see straight. I hope the rest of y'all wake up once you've realized this. Obama is the biggest hoax ever perpetrated on the American public, for lots of reasons. This citizen's indictment, I call for Obama to resign or to be impeached. All executive orders he has signed rendered null and void. If it takes the next president to do it, fine. But Obama needs to go. It's time for him to go, and it's time for Harry Reid to go as well. The charge is treason and fraud. Do y'all realize, and the link is there, our Border Patrol has been ordered to stand down. Stand down. To quit pursuing drug runners. To quit pursuing the human trafficking. And our southern border and possibly our northern border is left wide open. These guys were supposed to be relieved, and there's been no relief. This is all directly from the office of the president, from the executive branch. It is his responsibility to secure our borders. That is the most dangerous charge there. The fraud charge? Well, let's see. If his birth certificate is actually valid, then there's evidence on the books that he applied for colleges as a foreign exchange student, which perpetrates a fraud. Why do you think his college records are sealed? Now, if his birth certificate is false, and it was true that he was a college exchange student or a foreign exchange student in college, then he's not an American citizen. Either way, fraud's been committed. The charge of treason has to do with the Border Patrol. But we could include a lot more. We could include Benghazi, Fast and Furious. We could include all sorts of things. Do y'all realize that he has made it a point through the Office of Budget Management to not only furlough, Catholic chaplains that were contractors in the military, at least 50. He's also closed the base commissaries on every domestic military base in this country. You know what that means for our military people? They now have to go off base, pay full retail price plus sales tax for their groceries and items. And you know, last time I checked, nobody really joined the military because of the money. And these men have pledged to fight and die for this country. And yet that's where Obama wants to cause pain. Our national monuments, the World War II monument, the Vietnam Memorial, the Lincoln Memorial, all shut down, all closed. People have had to commit acts of civil disobedience in order to be there. And you know what? Most of these monuments, like the World War II monument, was funded with private funds, not government funds, private funds. And who better than the World War II veterans to have access to their own memorial? Obama has to go. It's time for him to go. Now, I've got something to say right now to the park rangers and officials he's using for security. You folks, you shouldn't participate. Who else said, oh, we were just following orders? Do you realize Obama's using you like the brown shirts were used by Hitler? Nazis that operated in the concentration camps. What was their defense at the Nuremberg trials? We were just following orders. You folks, I'll tell you what, I got something for you. You better call in sick, you better take a vacation time, you better do something, or you better look the other way at these national monuments, national parks, etc. And this is only the beginning of the outrage. Okay, under no other president during a shutdown, and a shutdown has occurred over 17, 18 times in the last 10, 15 years, and it's occurred at least once, if for just a few days or whatever, under almost every president we've ever had before a budget or something was passed to get the government back functioning completely. Name me any time in history any former president has taken and tried to inflict pain and tyranny on the people of this country, on its veterans, and closing the national parks. This is not racially motivated. I'm just as mad at Harry Reid. He needs to go too. But folks in Nevada, you need to take him out and take him down. All you Democrats that are standing side by side, arms locked, marching to the beat of the same drummer, being played by Barack Hussein Obama, you're done. The voters, we the people, are paying attention. You're done. 2014's coming. 2016 is coming. I will make it my personal mission to make sure nobody forgets about this low point in our country's history. This is not racially motivated at all. I wouldn't care who it was exercising this kind of tyranny. They've got to go. We've got to take them down. I want you keeping the phone lines burned up to your senators and your congressmen. No Obamacare. Don't blink. Don't blink. Obama just made a press release. He's willing to negotiate on terms of Obamacare, how to make it better, and how to save money for the country only after they vote to fund everything and then raise the debt ceiling too. You get on the phone, especially you people that live in the blue states where you think you've got no influence or input. You better wear the phones out because they're supposed to be representing you too. If you agree with what I'm saying, call them. Tell them don't blink, hold the line, and impeach his ass. Get him gone. I don't care. I don't care that there's a Democrat majority right now in the Senate. He needs to go. He has got to go. He is an embarrassment. He is a failure. Let him go take another, he probably needs to leave town before next weekend. Let him go take another $100 million vacation while this country is just bleeding, bleeding, bleeding. The citizens, Obamacare is going to wreck the economy. The national parks, they're closed. Do you know people that own houses and cabins around Lake Mead in Nevada are evicted from their homes, a lot of them senior citizens, because the road that they live on, their house sits on federal lands that they've got under a long-term lease, but these people own this property. They're not even allowed to stay in their houses. They were given 24 hours to vacate. Is this America? Back to you park rangers and to you police officers and everything enforcing these ridiculous policies. Are you Americans first? Are you? Then don't carry out these orders. Do not do it. I would rather lose my job than carry out these orders. The Tea Party, what do they send out? They send out, well, during the government shutdown, remember to stay calm and stay conservative. I'm going to stay conservative, but let me tell you what, Tea Party, it's time to quit being calm. It is time for us to take D.C., take this United States, and unite our voices. We've had enough. It's time to get something done, to make change now. Next weekend, October 11th through the 13th. You've got the Ride for the Constitution. We're calling for this to be a nationwide event. You folks, overpasses for Obama's impeachment, be out in full force. You truck drivers that can't join us in D.C., and if you can't be in state capitals, Run in convoy formation up and down the road. Fly your flags, honk your horns. Everybody, you can put hashtag T, the number 2, the letters SDA. That's hashtag truckers to shut down America. Put it on your vehicles in with white shoe polish on your windows and such to show support for the truckers. It'll wash off, but show the dates, October 11th through the 13th. Also, let me welcome on board 10-13-13 next Sunday, October 13th. The veterans plan on marching on D.C. as well. They're calling for 1 million in D.C., but they're also asking if you can't come to D.C., go on Sunday the 13th. Everybody looking for something they can do to show support? Go to a local war memorial that's in your town square, that's at one of your city parks. Go there. Spend the day there. Bring your signs, bring your flags. Let's wave them. Call your local TV, your local radio stations nationwide, and share this. I'm calling for we the people to unite and indict President Barack Obama. I want to call for his resignation or make sure he is impeached for treason and fraud. Check all the links. See about it. Let's get this done. It is no longer time to remain idle. You've got to get involved. If this hadn't made you angry, let's wait long enough, he'll do something else. You know he will, to press his point. He's offered now to negotiate only after everything is done. Don't fall into that trap. Don't let your representatives fall into that trap. Burn their phones up. Call them every day. Every day, every day. Do something, people. Do something. We have got to take back America. We, the people, have to unite and take it back. I know this has run 12 minutes. It's long. I realize that. Share it, share it, share it. Anyway, the word has got to get out. It's got to go viral. It's time to end this bullshit. Let's get him gone. Have a great weekend. Support the Ride for the Constitution. That's ridefortheconstitution.org or Ride for the Constitution on Facebook. The links will be posted with this video. It'll also be, all the links will be on the 1000milemarch.com website. 1000milemarch.com website. Get together, do something, take action. Are you Americans? And remember, you park rangers and everybody helping him out, just say no. You know it's not right. You should be ashamed. Are you Americans? Then don't diss veterans.